Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Honest am here, the creator and writer of the Honest Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter gives towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another daily motivational video where we use the tarot to become the alchemists of our lives and teach us how to become spiritual beings. A little bit about me: I do not just use the tarot. I use God and cusses in the same sentence. If it does not stop showing me God, it will not stop me. So y'all, angel number 24. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Dear God, guardian angels, and ancestors, what information do you deem worthy for us to hear at this time? Please deliver these messages to me and through me. Allow no room for doubt or confusion in me or the viewer's mind. All right, give us just one card. One card, please. One card. If not, we'll take the top. Alright, and the card that we're going to focus on is Ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Angel number 101. I think this is pretty straightforward. God is saying that we are going through we're going through a great moment of ascension right now. And so with ascension, I know that a lot of people, we hear that and we think, ooh, but a lot of it really just means that change is happening. So there's a lot of maybe situations happening in your life. Maybe you're noticing, it may on a micro level, it may be like, you're noticing you're having little fights with your friends, or you're a little bit more irritated at work. And what really is happening right now is that God is highlighting things that you need to focus on, and so that you can evolve and become a better person. But don't take my word for it. Dear God, guardian angels, and ancestors, clarify this message of ascension. What do you want to know? What is a message that you would like to give to me and my viewers? Allow no room for doubt or confusion. What is this message of ascension all about? What do we need to know? What do we need to focus on? One card, please. See me in their eyes. See me in their eyes. See me in their eyes. Ascension. I feel like, because just like I was saying, see me in their eyes, there's things that are coming up in your relationships, and I feel like it's, for some reason, I'm hearing that Bible quote, we battle not against flesh and bloods, but against principalities. And I feel like what God is saying is that in this moment, I feel like maybe for the next month or so, instead of like taking things personal and like attacking the person or feeling like this person is doing something to you, look at it as though God, the universe, is bringing this situation about for your ascension. So if you do find yourself in some conflict with your partner, or if you do find yourself even in conflict with your work, like, just realize that this is coming about because God wants you to look at it so that you can evolve. It's not happening because you did something wrong or because it's trying to highlight these insecurities, but it's really coming so that you can ascend to a higher level of thinking in your mind. All right, I'm actually going to go into getting into the vortex. God, clarify this message of ascension and see me in their eyes. What are you trying to get us to understand about not attacking people and not taking personal, not attacking people and not taking inconveniences or setbacks personal? Why is it so important for us to look at obstacles as an opportunity? In God's name we pray, Ashe. One card, please. Why should we look at obstacles? Oh, okay. This is a lot. There's several. Okay. Why should we look at obstacles as opportunity? Thank you. This is why we should look at obstacles as opportunity. Angel number 404. Making peace with today will improve by tomorrow. I cannot make this stuff up. This is why we have to look at our obstacles as an opportunity. Making peace with today will improve my future tomorrow. It may sound odd, but the fastest way to get a new and improved situation is to make peace with your current situation. So I've been talking to you guys a lot about the law of least resistance, and that is getting your ass in the river of life and just trusting and having radical acceptance that whatever is happening in your life is happening for a good reason. A couple of days ago, I was watching Black Love. It's a new season on Hulu. Oh my God, I told you I love Black Love. That's my favorite show ever. One day I'm going to be on it. I can't wait. Anyways, Black Love. So I was watching Black Love, and I think her name was Kayla. She was describing how she had just gotten out of a relationship, and instead she was like, instead of doing that thing where you beat yourself up and you're like, why is me and why is this happening? She decided to have radical acceptance. And a big part of that, she's like, I had to believe that because this relationship was ending, it was going to lead me to the person of my dreams. It was going to lead me to my soulmate. And so if you really truly believe that, you wouldn't be sad. Yes, you would grieve the relationship, but you will ultimately know that this ending is happening so that you can have a better beginning. And this is what God is trying to get you to understand about this see me in their eyes, and about you're ready for this. So whatever is coming up in your life is not coming up because it's trying to test you in a way. It's really trying to get you to see how evolved you are, and it's an opportunity for you to radically accept yourself and make peace with today. By making lists of the most positive aspects you can find about your current situation, and then releasing your resistance to the improvement that are waiting for you. Hold on, let me read this again. It may sound odd, but the fastest way to get a new and improved situation is to make peace with your current situation. By making lists of the positive aspects you can find about your current situation, you then release your resistance to the improvements that are waiting for you. But if you rally against the injustices of your current situation, you hold yourself in vibrational alignment with what you do not want, and you cannot then move in the direction of improvement. And so, see me in their eyes. This is what God is saying. If you decide to hold everybody personal, make this a personal attack, then you can't move on to the improvement, because it says right here, if you rally against the injustices of your current situation. If you say, oh, I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, why is this happening to me? This isn't supposed to be my reality. I don't want this to be my reality. That holds you in the vibration of this is your reality. But if you practice radical acceptance and you say, you know what, angel number 711, this is my reality. I may not have the friends I want. I may not have the man I want. I may not have the job I want. I may not have the relationship with my parents I want. But I know that eventually I will have all of those things and so much more. You can move forward, and that's not a fake ass statement. That's acknowledging the reality. And even though you don't have those things, you can have those things. You can, if you change your energy, you can have those things. But if you stay stuck in this energy, you can't. Right? It makes sense. This is a very straightforward message. God is trying to get you to understand that a lot of stuff is coming up in your life, and it's because he's trying to get you to evolve beyond it. And the way that you evolve beyond it is not taking it personal. I told you I had a whole breakdown on this channel about your vulnerability is your greatest strength. And it was because I was telling you guys, like, I'm realizing, like, I don't have a good relationship with my mom, right? My mom is a narcissist. And so because I don't have a good relationship with my mom, I struggle in relationship with other women. That's a reality. That's what it is. And so at 33, because I didn't know myself, because I didn't trust myself, it would make sense that I'm in this part where I'm by myself. And it's because I built a life on things that I didn't know. You see what I'm saying? So it makes sense that this is my current reality. But if I was to hold myself and be like, why is this happening? And I have. You've seen me on this channel. Talk about it. Talk about all these people that left me behind. If I kept myself there, I can't move forward. I can't experience anything more because I'm in this vibration. Do you get what I'm trying to get you to understand? If you stay stuck on being mad that you're in the current situation you're in, God can't give you anything better. You have to have radical acceptance. And it's not because you're like, you can't be bullshit. You have to really be like, you know what? This may be my fucked up situation, but this is not always going to be my life. I tell myself that every time I do this shit in my job. This is not my life. And I really have been telling myself that, honestly, I get paid to work on my book. And I used to be like, I want to be a New York Times bestseller, and global, and all of that stuff. And I do still have those desires. But I also tell myself that if I just make $85,000 a year writing books, I made it. I'm going to do what I love to do. I'm going to earn a living doing what I love to do. I tell myself new and improved stories. Yeah, it may be fucked up now, but this is not how it's always going to be. And that's what God's trying to get you to understand. You're going through trials. You're going through tribulation. You're having these obstacles. But if you don't take it personal, and if you just look at them as opportunities for you to ascend beyond your current circumstance and make peace with today, you will have a better tomorrow. All right, angel number 1010. I'm going to leave the message there and go ahead and get a message from our sacred rebel. Actually, it's from our worker light, because that's what came out in my mind, so I got to be obedient. All right, dear God, guardian angels, and ancestors, clarify this message of ascension. Making peace with today will improve my future, and see me in their eyes. Why is it so important for us to just focus? This, like, it literally just came out. Just focus on our goals. Trust the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? Angel 1050. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? Let's see. Trust the nigga. I don't know if I like that. It's too close to nigga. Alright. 52. Alright. That niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try you might, it's there. And it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalizations to numb them out. It's exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Angel number 1250. Creating heaven on earth is happening. Thank you, God, for that confirmation. I want to say two things about this niggle. Earlier this week, I mean, I've been watching P-Valley, you know, I watched it last year, and like, I was like, after I watched the first two episodes, like, Sunday morning, it was the first thing that I thought about when I woke up. I turned on P-Valley. And then, like, after that, this is the only show I've ever just kept watching, like, over and over. It's something about this show that it's just, I feel this connection to it. And, like, I found myself looking for podcasts, and, like, none of the podcasts was there. And I was just like, damn. Like, you know, like, I'm just like, damn, like, I just want more of this show. And, like, something just came to me. Like, I literally wrote this out. And I was like, okay, if I would do a podcast about this, or, you know, an episode review, how would I do it? Angel number 1340. I wrote it out, and I literally wrote this question: should I do P-Valley reviews? And I left it on my altar for the week. And like all this week, it just kept over, and I just kept feeling drawn to it. You know, of course, all of their actors' interviews was coming into my queues, and it was just like I'm like, I have to answer the niggle. Last night, I was like, okay, angel number 1405. I was like, you know what? If I could, I'm like, I'm going to try to do episode 1. If I do episode 1 and it seems like a not bad process, then I'm going to commit to this. And I did it. Everything just happened seamlessly. I was able to cross out things that's not necessary. And what I'm just trying to get you to understand is that you have to trust your niggle. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, yeah, I would love for this to be like a Tori Hall will find it and be like, yes, come on, do an official review, and then I can be on Stars and all of that stuff. But honestly, it's not even about that. Like, for me, it's like, I don't want another episode, I don't want another great television show to pass without me putting my take on it, without me putting things out in the universe. Like, I'm like, no matter what happened, if nobody looks at the reviews, if y'all just look at the reviews, it's fine. I'm just, because I think because I've been on this journey with this YouTube channel, it's like, I'm like, okay, let's just do the P-Valley one. Like, what harm could it cause? And so I am going to start doing P-Valley season 2 reviews. And it's only because I'm trusting my nigga. And I feel like this message coming out is just doubling down on that. Another thing that I want to say, angel number 1520, is that I was saying in a previous message that you have to choose to get on your destiny timeline. And I just felt like, you guys know, I've been talking to my ex and dealing with shit with my ex, and we were together for almost 10 years, and it's been very hard to unravel myself from that relationship. But there was just something within me that was just like, this isn't it. Like, I don't want a relationship like this. I don't want to feel this way. And though it was scary, and though I had all of these doubts of, oh, will somebody get me like him, and all of that other stuff, I had to just like stop looking at him, at his rejection and all of this stuff personally, and look at it as though God was trying to show me, like, look, boo, this ain't it. This ain't it. And you have to make that choice. I kept wanting my ex or wanting God to do something dramatic to like pull us apart. And yes, there has been a lot of dramatic shit, but I felt like God was like, how much more dramatic do you want to get? Do you want to put your life on the line? Like, why can't you just trust yourself and know that this isn't the person for you and just move on? And it was like the moment that I was just like, I hear it. I trust it. I saw it. I didn't take it personally. Yeah, I cried, but I didn't take it personally. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. This is not how, I don't want to feel this anymore. Overnight, shit just started. It felt like a floodgate started opening up. And I literally can tell you, like, I feel like my life has changed. I feel like I'm really on this path of ascension. I really feel like I'm making my dreams come true. And it's not just in some mythological sense, but for real. And it's not because I, jumped out the window. It's just because I trusted. I just, every single day, I trust myself over everybody else. And so that's all God is asking you to do. When there's some type of conflict coming up in your life, see it as an opportunity. Don't rally against it. Use this obstacle as an opportunity and feel like this is God asking you, okay, are you sure you want to do this? Is this the route you want to take? And if not, choose something different. All right, y'all. That's all the messages I have for you. Angel number 1737. If you made it to the end of this message, please give me a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of this message, you are not subscribed. What are you waiting for? Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. Angel number 1750. And I did want to look. I wanted to see what the bottom of this, and I guess there is light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. See, God said it. All right, y'all. That's all I have. See you next week. Bye.